Hi, my name is CJ Hayes, and I am 33 years old. I am a sales representative for Stryker Medical. My MicroSociety experience was amazing. In the fifth grade, I ran for Mayor of Garehime Heights. The most important thing that I learned from my work as mayor was the ability to collaborate with people around me and to share a vision. I think it's important that when you're collaborating with people, not only are you understanding and listening to their ideas, but then you can give the vision for what you see for how they can be implemented into that vision. As a fifth grader, that felt really important to me because I felt like I had a higher purpose and a higher calling. I had to hold myself to a different standard than I think most fifth graders because I couldn't do the same things that everyone else was doing because if you're the mayor of Garehime Heights, let's say not playing nice on the playground, that can get back and you can probably lose your position. So gave me the opportunity to understand that I'm not just doing this for me, it's bigger than me. So my fifth grade class, we were informed that we had a plot of land across the street and that we were going to be able to design a park. My role and responsibilities was to make sure that we had the right amount of supplies, business licensing, contracting, being able to go and speak to actual city council members about what we wanted to do. So we broke up into groups in our class and we had poster boards. We were writing out exactly what we wanted in the park. As far as like if you wanted a skate park, if you wanted a sand pit, if you wanted tetherball courts. And then we ended up taking like 2 or 3 things from each group and molding it into that one park. And then once that was completed, we approached city council about it, and in partnership with them, we did the whole groundbreaking ceremony, and we were with them basically every step of the way. Mayor Oscar Goodman had taken basically our school under its wing, but a little bit more me because I was the mayor and he was the mayor of Las Vegas. So I would go to his office and he talked to me about like things that he was working on within the city. He gave me an opportunity to see what being a mayor actually was. And then there came an opportunity for us to go and sit in the city council meeting. And I got the key to the city as the mayor of Garehime Heights. I did not know that I was going to be presented with the key to the city with all my fifth grade classmates to cheer me on. So I thought that was really awesome. I graduated in 2000, so I didn't get to see the park in its full completion until the following year. It was so cool because I'm like, oh my gosh, like we put little tiles with our names on them and they had that like in the very middle of the park when you walk in. So like you're searching for your name, and it's just a great experience to know that you were a part of that. I currently have 2 jobs. My first job is selling medical devices for Stryker. I sell automatic CPR devices, which is called the Lucas device. And then I sell defibrillators, which basically shock people back to life. So I'm basically selling life-saving equipment to my community. And then secondary to that, I have a business called Vibes DIY Studio. It's a rug tufting studio where you send us an image and we trace it for you. And then you come in and learn how to make your own rug. And then on the other side, we have painting where you can hand paint things or you can paint pour different figures from sneakers, purses, bags. So it's a really nice experience. MicroSociety definitely helped because I remember having to do like for going to town day, you had to have a business license. So you had to go to the state and get that information. And then you have to have a P&L statement, obviously. So understanding how much your profits are going to be, how much product you're going to order or product that you're going to make. I had to learn how to sell product. I had to learn how to sell to a faculty member or a group of students. I had to learn how to sell my idea for putting a skate park across the street. I had to learn how to just sell myself every single day, and that in turn has put me on a road to sales. I've been in sales for almost 10 years now, and I can say that MicroSociety has definitely had a hand in my success in sales. Adapting to every environment that I'm in and whoever I'm talking to. Recently, I went back to the school and spoke to all the faculty about how MicroSociety had made an impact on my life, and to be in front of staff members 23 years later, to be able to speak to them about how much of an impact they have just with the words that they can say to children, definitely gave me a sense of pride, knowing that I graduated from there, and now I'm speaking to all the faculty. My principal, Francine Summers, she was fighting to get MicroSociety, like, not just in that school, but across multiple schools. And just to see someone who was so passionate about not just education, but like what a MicroSociety actually is and what it can do for students. That's why I was so eager to go back and speak at my school, because of the impact that Francine Summers had. I believe at MicroSociety, I learned how to create a better world and be the change that I want to be. Our mission at Stryker is, together with our healthcare providers, we're driven to make healthcare better. And I think being able to do that in the community that you grew up in is extremely important. With my art studio, we didn't have a lot of that on this side of town. Pretty much this is a adults playground in Las Vegas. So being able to create something in my community that people can go to and experience, and you see the joy in people's faces when they come into the studio, you can't put a price tag on that. We need to see change, and we want to see a better society, and we want kids to grow up with more opportunities than what we had. What better way to do that than start giving them roles and responsibilities earlier and give them a sense of purpose earlier? The suicide rate is high. School bullying is high. It's kind of hard to bully a kid when you have a job, a role, and responsibility, right? It's kind of hard to be down on yourself when you have teachers that are uplifting you and giving you life skills that you can use for your entire life. How much more successful would just Nevada in general be if every school was MicroSociety? So if we're looking at bottom line, MicroSociety is the way to go for all schools in all states.